Huh?
What? Come again.
What'd you say?
Today we've got answers to some frequently asked questions we receive from our patients and information on how to claim your $150 Visa gift card, so stay tuned.
Stop! Huh? What? Come again. What did you say? With Best Hearing Aid Solutions today.
Welcome to Best Hearing Aid Solutions. Today I'd like to cover some questions we routinely receive from our patients, but first I want to share some feedback we received from a Mr. John B. here in our Houston office. He writes, Daryl with Best Hearing Aid Solutions is a hearing care professional that can provide people with hearing needs with a correct hearing device at an affordable price and superior service. I have worn hearing aids for over 35 years, and this is the first time I have found a provider that has as many devices to offer at affordable prices. More importantly is the service. Daryl takes the time to answer all the questions, no matter how trivial, in a patient caring manner. I highly recommend Best Hearing Aid Solutions. Well, thank you so much for that, John. And to everybody else, please keep the feedback and success stories coming. Next, I'd like to take just a moment to talk about what's new at Best Hearing Aid Solutions. Well, I'm delighted to announce our newest addition to our team. His name is Carl, and he'll be helping schedule appointments and answer questions when you call in. Carl is a native Houstonian, and he is getting some great reviews and feedback of his own as he talks to patients, and we're hearing what a great job he's doing. So welcome, Carl. Also, Best Hearing Aid Solutions has a fun new jingle. You probably noticed it at the first part of this video. It was written by yours truly and performed by a really talented international recording artist. His name is Christopher Weeks, and he's from Great Britain. Lastly, we're staying on the cutting edge of technology at Best Hearing Aid Solutions with some new audiology equipment from a company called HearX. During the time of the pandemic, when many of us are concerned about exposure to coronavirus, we'll be offering the option to utilize telehealth to make adjustments to your hearing aids and even perform a full hearing evaluation right in the comfort of your home. Also, we can make repairs and adjustments to your hearing aids curbside. So stay tuned for more information about that. Next, let's talk about a couple of important reasons to choose Best Hearing Aid Solutions for your hearing needs. First of all, competitive pricing. Because we keep our overhead low, we typically meet or beat the online sellers or the big box stores. Also, financing is available. Also, we're in network with most major hearing health insurance programs, so if you have an insurance policy or a supplemental plan that may offer a hearing aid benefit, we can check your benefits and find out how to fully utilize them. Another important factor is continuity of care. With us, you receive care from the same provider every time. You see, it's important that you get help for your hearing from someone who has a deep understanding of your hearing needs and challenges and background. With the chains or big box stores, you're liable to see a different person every time you go there. There's just no way of knowing. Okay, so now let's talk about those frequently asked questions. One of the most common questions we're asked is, how do I know if I have a hearing loss? Well, because hearing loss sneaks up on us gradually, it's often the people around us who notice that we have a hearing problem. You see, typically people wait about 7 years before they seek treatment. We call this the 7-year march, and it's a dark and lonely path for someone struggling with an untreated hearing loss. If you show the following symptoms, consider visiting your hearing health care provider. Here are the signs to watch for. You're hearing mumbling. People mumble and you can't understand what they say. Another one is you're asking people to repeat what they said often. Or you may be laughing at the punchline to jokes that you didn't even hear. Another one is needing to ask the details of a meeting that you just attended. And also, if you play the TV louder than your friends or family members prefer, that's a sign. If you're not hearing the doorbell ringing sometimes, that could be another sign. And if you find it's easier to understand what people are saying when you are looking at them directly, that's definitely a red flag, as well as missing out on environmental sounds like birds chirping or leaves blowing. The next question we frequently hear is, what causes hearing loss? Well, hearing loss can be due to several factors, such as the aging process, exposure to loud noise, or certain medications, infections, or ear trauma, as well as genetic factors and diseases can cause hearing loss as well. It's estimated that nearly 20% of all adults in the United States that's 48 million people, report some degree of hearing loss, so you're not alone. Another question we often hear is, what type of hearing aid do I need? Well, there are many types of hearing aids, and today the styles of devices depends on lifestyles and budgets and hearing loss. There is an in-the-ear style and there are the behind-the-ear style. In addition to selecting the right style of device, it's important to consider what features you might want or find beneficial. From directional microphones to water-resistant features, there are just endless options. That's why it's great to have an expert to help you figure it all out, and that's why we're here for you. Today's hearing aids are even equipped with Bluetooth connectivity so they can work with your smartphone and television. So when you're selecting a hearing aid, and we're helping you with that, here are some things that we consider. First, what type or degree of hearing loss are we treating? It's important to know this, and we really can't make a recommendation until we've performed a thorough hearing evaluation. Also, we then want to consider the patient's manual dexterity and vision. Is the patient able to handle a small device or tiny little batteries, or do they need something bigger that has rechargeable batteries? We also need to factor in budget, as hearing aids can vary greatly in price depending on features and technology level. Then we also consider cosmetic and aesthetic concerns. Some patients really don't want anyone to know they're wearing a hearing aid, and some patients really don't care. Then we look at the style requirements and lifestyle. Is a patient on the go and in social or business settings, or do they lead a slower, quieter paced life? This can make a difference in what we recommend. So these are just some of the things that are important to consider and that we discuss during our initial consultation with a patient. Well, I hope this information helps. And just remember that if you need service or adjustments to your hearing aids, or if you want to try out some of the latest technology, feel free to call Best Hearing Aid Solutions. Our telephone number is 713-322-8315. And as promised, there's a special offer with this video because we love referrals. When you refer a friend or family member and we ultimately help them with their hearing exclusively through Best Hearing Aid Solutions, we'll be mailing a $150 Visa gift card directly to you or the charity of your choice. Our offices are open and staying safe with the use of the necessary best practices and infection control protocols. And as another way of keeping you safe, we're now using infrared technology to check the temperature of every person who enters our office. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, remember to click the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to receive notifications whenever we post our new video, just click the little bell. Thanks again.
Stop! Huh? What? Come again? What did you say? With Best Hearing Aid Solutions today.